For the latest Star Wars news updates, visit hybridnetworkyt.com. What's up YouTube, it's EarthEagleGT with Hybrid Network with another Star Wars opinion topic piece video, and today we're talking about how Rey will balance the Force. Now, at first when I was coming at this topic, I was thinking of a lot of different issues, like how exactly could she balance it? Is it just the Force being her actual power and how she controls it and how Luke does? I thought that would be a little bit too easy because obviously the way she would control the Force and get balance of the Force would be the same way Luke does. So I decided to dive a little bit deeper into what the Force is. And I made a couple videos about, the Force tree and how all these people gain their powers and be able to control the Force like that. And so of course we're coming back into a time, in recent time, of episode 8, where everyone thought it was good, everything thought it was okay. They thought Luke defeated the dark side and everything was going to be peaceful. Then all of a sudden Kylo Ren and a bunch of other evil guys come out of the gates, come out of the bushes and just start destroying and killing many people. And of course this movie is going to be called The Last Jedi. And Screen Rant, shout out to Screen Rant, they made a video or at least a blog post about this, and I'm going to kind of elaborate more on this. But the way I see Rey of kind of balancing the Force is it's hinted in the title of The Last Jedi. There won't be any more Jedis and there won't be any more dark side. Everyone will just be one collective unit. I think that's a great way. We keep balance with everyone and have a little bit of good in people, a little bit of bad in people, and then people will kind of be, I guess, either configured to one side or configured to the equal side, or maybe just have their own Force power taken away. And I also got this idea from The Last Airbender. I thought what was so great about that series is that Aang had to come to the conclusion he didn't want to kill the Fire Lord, but what he did instead was take away his power. And I would think that would be a really cool and refreshing take on this series if there was a character that could literally take away others' Force powers. And that's not the point of this video or anything like that. I might make another video on this later, but just on the aspect of how the Force can be balanced, I'm thinking that that's what it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be any more sides. I think they're all going to come together. Of course there's going to be people who may lean more on one or the other, but I think all collectively together, that's what the point of this next movie is going to be. But the real question is, how long will that last? I don't see that ever lasting long, because you're talking about just people and the physical people and how we operate. No one can just be one note. No one's ever just one note in general. There's always, and people are so different and vastly unique, and so there's always going to be that one person that's just going to be crazy on the dark side and that one person that's just all the way on the good side. So I think that's a good way, and Screen Rant also talked about this in the blog, and I do agree with them as well. But I'm still interested to see how exactly they go about it. But that's the only logical answer I could think of. She wants to balance the Force. The point is balancing the Force, because Luke is the quote-unquote last Jedi that we know of. I do think of that being the reason, unless they destroy all the Sith and then it's only Jedi, and then okay, there's not really need any more Jedi because it's only Jedi, so we're just gonna be whatever. But I do think they're gonna try to collectively come together. And again, I would like to see someone possibly take someone's power, so there's no someone too much on one side or too much on the other side. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, how do you think Rey will kind of balance the Force? Do you think she's going to just create this big unity between everybody, or is one whole side going to get wiped out? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you like always for watching.